Guys, 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. There goes T-Rex. Come on, Steve. You were aching to go this morning. He saw that the sun was out and it was a little less windy, so he said, sure, I'll go out today. 31 degrees at 10:20. No, it is not snowing, but it may snow. Oh, yeah, and the tide is very low. So we're still coming off those astronomically very high and very low tides. We talk about that. Look at this. Look at this little cat. So happy that the sun is out. Actually, he just wants to rub his back on the cement and have me rub his tummy. How's the ice bucket doing this morning? It's cold outside. We got solid ice in the bucket. There's a little water down there, way down there. The wind is from the west-northwest. We continue cold air advection. You think I can make it out to that tree without the wind interrupting us? Cold air advection, that's the air coming from Canada. Yesterday on Mount Washington, the temperature was 13 below zero with a wind gusting to 109 miles per hour, the coldest so far. So I did not think it was going to be a great ski day. However, I was proven wrong. Bobby Iwanowski sent this shot just minutes ago on the side of Gondolier. He said there was about 5 inches of snow at the bottom, 8 inches up top, but the wind blew it onto the side of Gondolier, so he was skiing the equivalent of 15 inches of powder yesterday on Mount Mansfield. Thank you, Bobby Ski, for making us all jealous. I thought it would be too windy and too cold with not enough snow, and it would just be icy, but that was proven wrong. And Sean Beck at J Peak says, Jet was fire. That's quoting him, fire. No, I think that just means it was really good. There's our skiff that only comes up at very low tide now. Can we see Bass Rock? No, can't quite see Bass Rock, so the tide does get a little lower than this. So we have a tiny little high pressure system responsible for this beautiful blue sky, subsidence. It's a little 1026 right over us between two storms. The mega storm from a couple of days ago now. The blizzard of the week is over Newfoundland, where the wind is gusting past 60 miles per hour. The central pressure now on this storm that went by southern New England 2 days ago is now down to 952 millibars. Or if you're keeping track at home on your old-fashioned barometer, look at it. I don't even know if it goes this low. 28.1 inches. So as I said yesterday, close to the same central pressure as Hurricane Sandy. And this storm takes up most of the North Atlantic Ocean. Just a massive cyclone in this historic winter of severe storms. It goes on and on. And now it looks like we're going to have less severe storms, but they're all lined up every 36 hours. It's like a train coming at us. And I'll look off to the west. Take a little break to look at the animals. There's the next cloud. It's way out over New York. That's a very high cloud. It's going to be a fast-moving, strong clipper coming at us. And it's going to bring an intense band of snow across New England tonight. So let's go right to the NAM. Hang on a second. Steve just took off over here. Sorry about that. We're back. I don't know what happened to his steak. I had to go find another steak for Steve. All right. So NAM coming in with just this Spitfire clipper. Let's go to the surface map first, though. This surface map, because I've had some people's KMM asking about what are all those lines with the triangles and the half moons and the purple and the red and the blue. Well, here is the middle of the night tonight. This is 1 a.m. You have a surface low near Lake Champlain, and it's a deepening low, and it's occluded. Occluded means it's matured, and a new low is going to form. So the purple line is the occluded front. That's where a cold front wraps all the way around the south side and catches up with a warm front, and we have a new cold and warm front forming right over Boston. And that right there where the red line, that's the warm front, and the blue line, the cold front, are meeting. That's called a triple point low pressure system going right over Boston tonight. And triple points are really tricky triple points. All right, now back to that. The blue is snow, green is rain. This is mostly a snow tonight, and that triple point will freeze it right there at 3Z. Now we have to do some math. 3Z, that's 3 o'clock Zulu, Greenwich Mean Time, which is 5 hours ahead of us. So you have to go 3 minus 5. Oh, that's minus 2. That's 2 hours before midnight. One more piece of math, 10 p.m. Where are you going to be at 10 o'clock tonight? I'm going to chain myself to Steve, and we're going to sit out here, and we are going to get that snow to accumulate at least up to here on Steve. My camera just froze. I don't know why. I think it just hooked up to the computer inside. So where were we? I'm expecting this much of snow tonight. That much. A paw of snow on Steve tonight, or your money back. Sorry, frustration. Camera's quitting on me. Let's go to some beauty shots yesterday from Cape Cod. My neighbor across the street there on Bass River Beauty on the border of Fallon's Pond, the shore of Fallon's Pond, sent these shots. Look at the size of that snowbank. Is the snow going to accumulate on the driveways and the roads? I would say so. And it was just pasted to the trees. And you know how windy it was yesterday? That snow was still pasted to the trees because it was more like ice pasted to the trees. What a storm. Like I said, the greatest single storm of snow, only about 6 or 7 inches in 2 years. There's a beauty shot for you, Fort Point. Did you flood at Fort Point a couple days ago? I don't think that was that bad. That storm, the fact that it moved due left to right, spared us a lot of things, the heavy snow and the flooding, so the flooding wasn't so bad. And there's no like serious big nor'easter in the forecast, just these things lined up. All right, so where were we at 10 a.m.? Tomorrow it tries to keep on snowing in parts of northern New England from, say, Jay Peak to Sugarloaf. Probably going to come in with another 5 to 10 inches of snow in our mountains. And that pulls out. And then Saturday morning, look at this. Here comes another little thing going along the south coast. Saturday afternoon, wow, they're just scattered blue spots all over the place. It's going to be a very unstable day Saturday with scattered snow showers or squalls just about anywhere. I want to freeze this now again later Saturday and show you those lines, those blue lines. You see the one that says 510 on it? That's a thickness line. Cold air is very dense, and it lowers the thicknesses from the ground to the 500 millibar level up in the sky. And 510 is the Arctic boundary right over New England. Then you get to 504. They go in 6 decameter increments. 504 is real cold, like the coldest so far, colder on Mount Washington than it was yesterday. And then just north of that, there's the 498. That's just ridiculous cold, and that's going to be just north of us Saturday night. And so it's getting very cold. It doesn't look too windy though initially on Saturday before the wind picks up on Sunday. And so the fact that we have such cold air in southern Canada and warmer air trying to come at us next week is really a crapshoot. It's going to be just a dizzying array of systems coming at us one after another. So let's now go to the lower 48 and see if we can't make any sense out of this. It looks like after another little clipper goes through northern New England Sunday night, and then another cold front comes in here Monday. High pressure looks like it may want to get off to our south Monday night. Tuesday, we were talking about a possible system, but it now looks like something tries to go north of us Tuesday night into Wednesday night. I'm sorry, that looks like Wednesday night. And another one south of us, and timeout, bird. Slow moving, huge gull. It's like a yearling. Hasn't even got its colors yet. Is that a gull? That's a gull. Martin? Hey, Martin, how'd you like that snow on Nantucket? I haven't heard from you. What kind of bird is that? All right. So a system goes north of us on Wednesday night. That should bring our temperature up with strong winds from the west and southwest if that storm misses. And then another cold front pressing down here on Friday, and then some more serious Arctic air coming in here next Friday with another system trying to go right across us next Saturday, but not looking anything like it did in the last couple of runs. So when there's such inconsistency in the runs, you just can't count on your 3 to 5 day forecast. I mean, we can't even do a 1 to 3 day. We can't even do a 1 day forecast right now. So weather we have a lot to learn about weather. It remains unpredictable, but it is so cold in Canada, some of the coldest air on Earth, and there's so much warmth trying to come at us from the southwest. It just guarantees action every other day. So why not take a stab at the 10-day snowfall? This is just the Euro for the next 240 hours, and it looks like most of it tries to come in tonight, and then a little bit goes south of us on Saturday morning, and then you get some going north of us on Sunday night and Monday, and then it looks fairly quiet, but I'll believe that when I see it. There's just too much going on, and any short wave can quickly turn into a longer wave if they happen to phase. If we can get the northern stream and the southern stream to phase, which almost happened 48 hours ago. All that happened without a phasing north and south stream. And remember, one of the worst East Coast systems ever was in March of 1992, and that was a total phasing of Arctic air and subtropical air. Now, I'm not saying anything like that is in the near future, but the ingredients do exist for something like that. So there's a lot I wanted to talk to. I wanted to say thank you, Barbara Prue and Dennis, for your great comments, and so many of you, Peter, and all the comments you guys are leaving. I haven't really had the time to slow down and catch up and try and respond to all your comments, but I really appreciate the contributions, and I do listen to them and I read them. And more, yesterday T-Rex and I went for a walk looking to see if we could find a little snow on the ground. No snow on the ground in my yard, right here. T-Rex, oh, I just heard a bird. Did you hear that? Birds are singing. All I have to do is walk about 200 steps up the hill and there's snow on the ground. That was sunset yesterday. And then Valentine's. I got a secret. I got a secret. No, how's it go? That stick song. I know the secret. Kilroy. Kilroy. Everyone know the story about Kilroy from the Quincy shipyard during World War II? I don't have time to tell the story, but we went to Kilroy Square and Leo Keka's place, Alba, and watched the Celtics win by something like 50 points. That was wild. So that was kind of a fun Valentine's Day, but I'm exhausted from trying to keep up with the weather. And you know, I've been how many states in the last 5 days? How many states have we been in? Where are we going to be tomorrow morning? We're going to be right here, comparing the new snow to Steve's height and watching the birds. Right? Right. Okay. Have a beautiful Thursday. Looking forward to snow tonight. By the way, tonight we'll make it the, let's see. It snowed a little bit in New England Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It'll be the 5th day in a row with snow in New England, and we'll have some more going on tomorrow, day 6, Saturday, day 7. Talk to you later. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Sunset, Valentine's Day, windy and cold. And there's still a little bit of snow. Not in my yard, but I only have to walk about 100 feet up the hill. And there's snow on the ground. More pasted to the sides of things. Where's the moon? It's the snow moon. Oh, right next to Jupiter tonight. Should have mentioned that. Gorgeous. Not much more today. Lazy day. Stayed indoors. A lot of editing. We've had a lot of more and more weather lately. No snow on the ground over there. Snow on the ground over here. And those satellite images are just gorgeous, showing the snow on the ground everywhere except for Boston, Middlesex, and Essex County. Woohoo! I know the secret. I know the secret. I know the secret. Kilroy. Kilroy. It says Valentine's, like dining under the waxing gibbous snow moon and Jupiter in the new and improved Quincy. Or is it new and improved? Celtics just keep scoring more and more and more. What's that? 56 points? Are you kidding? Oh my gosh. Happy Valentine's. That's it. More and more points. 14 plus 36. 50-point Valentine's Day win.